Aesthetics within CEREC dentistry. I hear quite often on the road that CEREC is not aesthetic. Well, I would agree, maybe going back a few years, unless you really had some skill sets. You will notice at cadstar.org, which is my website, look at my portfolio. Being accredited in the American Academy of Cosmetic Dentistry has placed me in a journey of raising my own expectations. As a result, I have applied that learning process to CEREC. Aesthetic dentistry within CEREC is mainly building the perception of what you want. The ceramics are ideal because we have gradated ceramics that have the same gradation as you would see in a natural mouth. We have ceramics that have the same fluorescence as natural teeth. We have ceramics such as EMAX, which has the functionality of teeth. With the software and the ability of us scanning in a wax-up, which is a prototype, aesthetics within the Klim office is a second nature byproduct of using the CEREC. It is true, there's a few skill sets that we need to learn when we go from the posterior corridors of the smile around that canine to the anterior incisors. Centrals are very demanding. Laterals are not as demanding. Canines are not as demanding as laterals. Once you understand the principles behind accomplishing great aesthetics, my CEREC Liftoff site passes on the information and the journey that I have traveled in my aesthetic history. In other words, it all started a number of years ago with the American Academy of Cosmetic Dentistry. Then I went through their accreditation process. And as I've developed that sequence of thinking and assessment in my mind of my own work, and as I've looked at nature, I've broken it down into systems that are practical to give you the skill set so you can travel that journey in a lot less time than I did, and it's a lot easier. You will also learn, in addition to the fundamentals, on how to maximize your virtual design and apply it to finishing of your ceramics so you can achieve optimal aesthetic dentistry, particularly when you go posteriorly and you cross that canine curve in the upper arch and enter the anterior incisors. It's a whole new world, particularly if you get to the midline or cross the midline with multiple restorations. I want to show you my journey and what I've learned and how I've developed systems to make that happen predictably for me every time I do an anterior restoration. My goal as a CEREC trainer and mentor is to pass on what I've learned so you can revel in that same great experience of aesthetics in the incredible world of CEREC dentistry.